We're in a three-valley location, lowest bubble lift to the three-valley ski resorts. Winter and summer, snow is reliable to past Meribel, sometimes thin slashed to snowfront, but it's 20 minutes from there down to Bains. There's a popular cafe bar on the main road and side road up to the lift. The ski lift, and a trendy tributary with a tributary side bar near the square. Cocktails in one, coffee in the other. There are plenty of restaurants as well. Populaire route principale et route secondaire jusqu'à remontée mécanique et bas effluent de nos près de la place. I'm trying, it might be awful pronunciation for all I know. Le client est parfois critique.
French customer service sometimes gets criticised. Waiters considered rude.
French customer service sometimes gets criticised.
I think that's just Paris, you know.
It's criticised. Not just from Americans used to the passive begging of tips. Juste pas habitude à la mendicité passive des pourboires. With the snow all around, read items of interest in the French local paper by looking at the pictures mainly.
Don't you know where I come from?
And picking out words similar to English.
Can't you feel love coming on? Where are you? Can I see you?
At this stage, false friends, some of them get called. These words, similar to English, they often mean opposite.
But there's one thing I like the best, 'cause diamonds
Articles, local journal, images, choosez le.
are just the best. I eat diamonds for my breakfast.
Des mots, similar à cette stade. Faux, certain, d'entre au son appel. The locals love to have a polite bicker and squabble over morning coffee in the cafe. Makes for quite entertaining people watching. Polly, chamelieri, courchevel, matin.
That's more what you get with the French Part Pay National Health Service spa, an individual cell.
These are our keywords for that last sentence. Menu de midi can still be found around what's considered to be a resort. But shopping and proper food are required. You can get it. Achat et nourriture appropriée requis. We're in Savoie, in eastern France, in the Alps, on the train line, and only a short ride from an international high-speed train station. Plusher, plush. So much of the interiors of an alpine resort seem plush compared to the outside. Climatic conditions. Plush. Warm and hygelicht, cosy.
C'est le souffle du vent au sommet des collines, c'est une vieille ruine. Le vide, le néon, c'est la pique qui jacasse.
Meribel, you've got quite a selection of really rather plush spa to choose from. I tend to clean myself up, face and hands at least, before I go and dirty their pool. And get all that dust off me.
Socio-architecturally interesting is one of the newer spas.
I don't think I'm the only one that's been through with a broken bit of wire fence, a bit of a slope, and into the outdoor pool of the Salins Les Thermes spa.
Communal and shared booths of varying capacity provide privacy within the larger pool. Do strangers share horseshoe restaurant booths and chat? But people do it in a swimming pool. Cabines partagées, capacité variable, offerte de l'intimité dans le plus grand
Chez
cheval, chat.
Courchevel. Just in French.
That could have been saying absolutely anything. I'm sure there was horse and cat in there somewhere. Booths for cheval. Like a stable booth, I'm probably guessing, and chat is just not translated, is it? Bavada is similar. I'm keener on the indoor pools rather than the outdoor pools. However authentic and historic the spa is. Hot springs, that's what they call them. Summer, it's a different story. I'd like to experience both those cosy, rustic restaurants and also...
There are restricted hours for this as well, mind. I have been turned away at the end of my working day after wanting to clean up.
Your doctor bills and hold for pills.
where the wine waiter matches your wine to your food choice. All busy, but much budget. I only went to one hushed place where allumettes, rustiques, confortables, étouffées. Oh, I'm sure there's bearded vultures out there that'll scoff at my French pronunciation, but when I'm fluent, I'll be able to look back and have a chuckle. But I do...
Savoie and the Burgundy region to the north as well. It's easy to see with the white water how there can be melusine, freshwater mermaid, freshwater fairy.
You quite often get away with teaching secondary school children French with this same pronunciation. Yes, the year 9s are often better than some of the year 7s. I think it's my enthusiasm for making a fool of myself that they like. Alpine freshwater streams, as chilly as they are all year round.
We French you'll find are more inclined to relaxez-vous. Relax, 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 relaxez-vous.
Rough and torrid whitewater affairs quite a lot of the time. Sometimes vicious, sometimes gentler. There's a freshwater version of a mermaid. Melusine is the fairy, the life force that lives within, has its abode within the white water. It inhabits these lively white horses of activity. Quite the spirit.
You're in your prime, so now's the time to relaxez-vous.
Taking in the air and just sitting with a coffee under pollarded trees, reading about les vautours introduits sont devenus comme gens aliments, les pigeons à salmon. For those French among you who have an expression of pain on your face now, that was the reintroduction of bearded vultures I was reading about. They've become fairly common sight in valley areas as well as mountains. But it's the usual pigeons that pester when you sit down for afternoon tea and cake on the pollarded promenade by the river. You'd see the characteristic wingspan fingertips spread of the vultures above the roads, up against the blue skies. Or when your tired friend has walked too far, they turn into a bearded vulture. Or ami fatigué. The large hotel health spa venues from the Edwardian and from the Cycle era host paid and free events, not to Cheltenham Jazz and Literature Festival standard, but relaxing and contextual distraction from the pain of your throbbing thighs from your skiing daytimes.
Office de tourisme and hotels have a big selection of natural and quirky little places to visit, or stick your head in a church. A lot of them would have been administrated from Turin at the time they were built, so quite fancy some of them.
Who doesn't love a French accordion player? In situ. There's a tiny little village chapel, a little walk outside the town of Bried-le-Bain. If I was ever a bride, if I got married, it would be there, and I could fit all my friends in it. Just me and the other person would be all there'd be room for. It's all you need. The size and significance of the nearby cathedral in the biggest local town, Moutier, reflect its importance for centuries past rather than now. But always full at Christmas, midnight mass. Now our keywords here: enroulement périlleux, long, lave, sortant. Make a sentence out of those, children and adults. For me, in the valley, there are few perilous winding ice roads at the end of a long day in order to get washed up if I'm going out in public the next day, or the long journey home to the UK. But I use Bried-le-Bain as a lavatory, as a washateria, and a place to feel human again, after my filth of my renovations, covered in dust, with no water or electric on tap, and handy parking for when I want to go skiing. But it is, if you ask me, one of the best resort locations. A little secret in the Alps that I'm letting you in on. See you in the sauna.
Like we all used to love the mini mope in resorts further south. Electric bike has got to be the way to get around. Electric mountain bike. The trains do serve the Savoie region very well.